Welcome back. Joseph Hungula is an award-winning artist from Witbank in Mpumalanga. He's a rapper, a singer, a songwriter and a drummer studying at Wits University, accounting science. Now, his musical journey started in 2015 and in 2022, his single Halfway There was released. This saw him take the highest ranking in Witbank local music industry and was featured on the July edition of the Witbank News, Witbank Chillers magazine, as well as several radio stations. Known as Young Breeze, Joseph says performing at the Wits 100th centenary and the People's Music Concert are some of his biggest career highlights. Joseph, aka Young Breeze, joined us now in studio this morning to tell us more. Young Breeze, a very good morning. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Good stuff. Good to have you. Tell us about you growing up in Emalahleni and your passion for music. Just take us through your background.
I'm from Emalahleni, and it's not a big town, actually. It's a very small town.
Yeah.
And the media, really, there's no media coverage where I'm from. So it's like we're doing music, but there's not much to support, you know. So I think I only got coverage when I got to Bram, because I'm studying at Wits University. So when I got to Johannesburg, then there's more media outlet. So it was easy to, you know, push my passion this side.
How can you maximize that? How can you ensure that, you know, small towns or that your hometowns where you're from get the necessary exposure?
Now that I'm here, actually, I have the platform to say that there's not enough exposures.
Yes.
So maybe they should, if there are medias out there that look into that, they could now, you know, there's more people like me back in Witbank.
Right.
So they could go there and, you know, there's a lot of stories they can tell.
Of course. And speaking of stories, what kind of music do you create?
I make hip hop music, but it actually depends on the mood and life experiences. For example, Halfway There was basically from a life experience. It's how I was feeling. That's what led me to writing that songs. And then other songs are basically based on, for example, if I'm trying to, let's say, to make a song about my girlfriend, for example, you know, if I feel appreciative, I make song about those things. Basically, it's a way of an expression to me. Okay. Yes.
Okay, so it's an expression of your life and your feelings, what you're feeling about a certain thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So who in the industry would you love to work with in the future?
Here in South Africa, I'd really like to work with Nasty C. I'd like to work with Blackie. I'd like to work with Aries, Casper Nyovest.
What is it about them?
An all-rounder artist. I feel like Nasty C is an all-rounder artist, if I'm being honest. He just knows his craft very well. And he's very versatile. He can flow to any, you know, if you give him an Afro beat, if you give him a... So if I was writing a song and I have to feature Nasty C, I'm sure he would kill every beat that I have.
Yeah. And speaking of being versatile, would you say you're also versatile? Are you open to other genres, or you'll just decide to stick on one particular genre and run with it?
I think at the stage that I'm at, I'm still experimenting a whole lot of different genres. For example, my recent song is actually an Afrobeat song. It was my first ever Afrobeat song. I haven't done Amapiano. I'm not open to Amapiano yet, but maybe, you know, you never know how,
Who knows?
Yeah, you never know. But I haven't really tried Amapiano, but I'm open to, you know, any kind of genre, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then halfway there, what genre is it?
Halfway There is hip hop. It's a hip
hip-hop?
Yeah, it's rap. Yeah, conscious rap.
Why hip hop? Why rap? Is it a genre that defines who you are?
Hip hop. I feel like hip hop rap expresses feelings much better than any other genres. For example, if I make an Afrobeat song, I just want to make people dance, you know, because I love seeing people happy. But if I really want to express my feelings, I can say so much in less space of time of a beat, because a beat is only 2 minutes. I can say so much that I want to express than if I was singing, because singing I'll just basically have a few words.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So rap allows me to say everything out in a few space of time.
I mean, considering that these genres are vastly different, I mean, hip-hop, rap, and as well as Afrobeat are not similar in terms of the lyrical content, in terms of the beat, in terms of the rhythm. Was that intentional for you, or did you deliberately do that to tap into the different musical tastes and influences so you can have a wider fan base?
No, it's not, because it's not so that I have a wider fan base, because people that know my old music are probably hardcore rap fans. So if I tap into other genres, I'm probably, you know, chasing them away a bit. So it's the thing of when I work with different people and I listen to different type of music and I get different type of inspiration. So it gives me that motivation. I'm like, maybe I could try this. You know, the beat sounds nice. Why not give it a try?
Okay.
Yes.
You also write music, right?
Yeah. No, I wrote all my songs.
You write all your songs?
I write all my songs.
Yeah. I mean, what's the importance of that? Owning your own craft, owning your own music.
I feel like when you write your own things, it defines you. It's really how you are feeling, rather than if I get a song. I don't know if somebody was to write my song, it's professional, but I don't know from what emotion they wrote it in. So it's hard. It might be hard.
So you might be telling their story.
Telling their story, yes.
Right,
and you don't really.
right.
Sometimes you might not relate to it. You really
Right.
just, you know, yeah,
True.
expressing
Got that.
somebody else's feelings.
Got that. Got
Yes.
that. So in terms of moving forward, are you looking into producing albums, EPs, or you're just going to release single after single?
No. I'm looking to release albums, but I'm still trying to get what can I say? I'm still trying to get eyes on me, basically.
Okay.
It's like before I can tell my story, I need to have people listening to my story. So basically, the singles are just a call to say I have a story to tell.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So immediately when I feel that I have that, I'm gonna release an album.
What's the story you're telling?
The story that I am telling.
Yeah.
The story that I'm telling is the same story that many people want to tell, but they don't have they don't have the platform to tell it to. You know, the story of life is hard, but you can go harder. You know, the story of if you put your mind to it, you can do it. I mean, here I am here. Nobody thought I could literally be here with the music I was doing back then in high school. You know, the story of you believe in yourself first before anyone else can believe in you. That's the story I want to tell, you know, and breaking boundaries, basically.
Indeed, indeed.
Yes.
Young Breeze, all the best, man.
Thank you so much.
The future's looking so bright. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Great
it.
stuff. Well, that is Joseph Ngula, who goes by the stage name Young Breeze, chatting to us about his musical journey. He'll be back a little later for a performance.